Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Transformers toy review. I'm Autocon, and this is Transformers Age of Prime's 2-pack with Topspin and Spinister. Is it Topspin or is it... I think it's Topspin. This one's Topspin and Spinister, sorry. Anyways, these are in a 2-pack. It just came out on Amazon. It was like $50. This guy's from the War for Cybertron 1 trilogy. I know it's very expensive to get the original colors, deco, or version, or whatever it is. That one's expensive to get, so I decided to get this pack. Now, this guy is from the Headmasters, Combining Wars, Titan Returns, and all that stuff. So he's an older figure, but it is really hard to get this guy. So this is a pretty good pack for $50, considering that this guy goes for like $70, and this guy goes for like $80, maybe 70, 60. They both on by themselves go for $50 and up. So this is a pretty good pack right here, you know. But yeah, let's just take a pic. Let's go first and review Topspin. So Topspin is from the Titan Returns It's from the Titan Returns. He is pretty nice deco color paint. Look at this paint. His paint is G2. No, not G2. It's Diaclone colors. It's like a red, silver, nice silver right here, and then like a purplish. It's a purplish with this blue right here, the Wreckers logo, which is pretty cool. This looks really nice painting. I don't mind the white one. The white one's good, but with the whole thing that's going on with the white figures turning all like yellowish, I'm kind of scared to get white figures. But overall, this looks really good. The color scheme on it is pretty good. Like your typical Titan Returns figure, you get the weapons. Try to take this off. The weapons, and like your typical Titan Returns, the figures can combine. The weapons can combine. So it's a little hard to squeeze in there, but you can combine them, make this weird 4-barrel gun, and like any other figure, you can put them in there. You got your little Titan Returns Headmaster right here. Basic articulation, you know, with the little arms and the legs, and then you can just kind of sit him in there like this. There we go. So you can do that. Pretty nice and simple. Even if you had like, it doesn't have to be any Titan Returns figure specifically, but this one in particular is like that. So any Titans return figure, trying to put on the head, will have that particular stuff where you gotta combine the gun, and then you gotta put the head on, and then you can damn it. I don't know why my copy's bad with this head. It just kind of wobbles around too much. There we go. But set that to the side. The articulation on this figure is still pretty good for an old figure. You got the hands, well, the whole arm on the ball joint, so he can do the 360. It can go out that much, and he has a little movement on the shoulders because of the hinge that it's on here. So it's pretty good. You have a swivel on the arm. It goes all the way. And then you got the bend on the arm, which is a little weird, on a little double hinge kind of thing, but it's still pretty good. You can still do the twist on the arm and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. Same thing on the other side. You can go 360. You can go out that much. Twist on the arm, bend on the arm, just like that. Pretty good. You do have some waist rotation, 360 without no issues. Legs can go out that much. They can go back that much. Sadly, there's no ankle tilted. I wish with these new figures that they're repackaging with new colors and stuff, they could add maybe a little ankle tilted or something like that. Not just repaint them and repackage them and then just give them to us for like in packages double the price. So It kind of sucks, but still, it's pretty good to see this figure back again, considering that it's really hard to get. So yeah, overall you can get some pretty good poses. Transformation is pretty simple. Typical Titan's Return figure. Take off the head. First we're gonna open these tabs right here, fold the hands, and then we're just gonna start folding this in just like that. Same thing here. Don't open it all the way, because then you can just, the wing will get on in the way when you try to like bend it all inside. So just kind of like that. Pretty solid. And then after that, I like to just bring these out just to get them kind of out of the way. And then this whole section of the waist is just gonna untab back, and you're gonna rotate this whole thing, and then you're gonna rotate just the waist from right here, and then you can just bring this back up, and it will just kind of clip in there just like that. And then you can start bringing this down, and then you can start bringing these the whole section right here on the arms. You can just bring them up, they'll tap in there. Bring the other one, tap in there, and you can just, we'll just close the cockpit right now. And then for the legs, you're just gonna push these in, and then it'll automatically bring this out. Or you can just open it and then bring this in, and then when you just gonna, so this is on a double hinge kind of, so all you're gonna do is just bring it all in there. Just kind of goes in there, and then you can bring that down. You just gotta bring the same thing, and then you just kind of start tapping things together, putting everything there nice and neat. Really good right there. And then we're just gonna grab the headmaster, bring the little arms out, just kind of like sitting mode like that, and then we can just sit him there, and just close this, and then you can just peg this wherever you want, just like that, or separate them. Oh my god, these are little, oof. Whew. Jesus Christ, these are freaking hard. Oh, finally. And then you can just put them back on, just like that, just like that. So that's pretty cool. This is supposed to be a shuttle, so it looks really good. I like it. The painting looks good. Everything is nice. Solid figure. You know, if you weren't able to get your own on the Titan's Return, this is your chance. Plus the other Wreck and Rule guy. What's his name? Twins. I think this is Topspin and Spinister. Spinister or Topspin, and then this is the other guy. He's from the Wreck and Rule pack. So sadly he went up on price. He's like $40. He was like $20 the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. But yeah, you can get both of them finally. So I think it's pretty cool that you could do that. So let's just get this guy to the side, and then let's just bring Spinister. Now this guy was pretty cool. I thought he was really cool. I like the painting on this guy. There's other figures. I think there's only two Spinister, the Netflix one, and then the other guy, or I think it's just one. So I don't remember. All I know is it was hard to get this guy. I wasn't able to get him, so you know, I didn't really want to pay $80 for this guy. But yeah, he's a solid build figure. He comes with these two pieces. One's black, one's like a, it's like a dark bluish kinda, and then this is like a, this looks more purple like grape candy, and this looks like a light blue color. And then you got these little micro masters, or little robots that turn into guns, which they're really good painting. I like this painting, by the way. Look at this. They look really great. I just wish they had a little more articulation. You know, they just kind of like, you know, lay them down and then boop, he's a gun. And I don't know, I don't like that. I would have preferred the other Target Masters, the ones that we were getting on the Cybertron line. But other than that, it's okay. Put those to the side. And then we're going to take a look at Spinister. This guy looks really nice. The painting gives me G2 colors. You know how those G2 figures have like crazy color schemes and stuff like that. So let's look at the head. The head looks really good. There's no eye light piping, but the eyes look pretty good right there. You got the Decepticon symbol, the purple pink right there, pink right here, and then the purple right here with the yellow right there. Outstanding, really nice. Painting's really good. Got some more painting here, detail here and stuff. There's not really much to go over if you already like seen this guy from like the Cybertron trilogy, but he's pretty good. This is my first time having him, so I was pretty liking his articulation, you know. He got the arm going 360. They can go out that much, and he has double bend on the arm because due to transformation, but it's still pretty good. I don't mind that double joint on the arms. Most of the time, you can get some really cool stuff. He has a rotation on the fist, pretty good. Same thing on the other arm, out front 360. You just gotta be careful with this piece. So, other than that, you can still get some pretty cool posabilities. The head is on a 360, which is pretty cool because you would think it would get in the way with the whole rotor right here from the helicopter mode, but still is pretty good. He has a waist rotation. You can get that 360. Legs can go out that much. They can go back that much. Almost all the way back. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty good. You got that bend on the knee. And then you got some ankle tilted. Obviously, it can go super crazy, but that's due to transformation. But still some pretty cool movement. So he can just really almost do the split. But yeah, you can do this because of the ankle tilted. So it's still pretty good. Solid. I did not do this on the Twinister or Topspin figure because there's no ankle tilted. So, you know, maybe he could do it, but I don't want to. I want to make fun of the figure, considering that's an older figure. The only thing I don't like is this piece. I wish there was a way to just kind of like push like this, so it can just stay flat and not just kind of wiggle it as you play with the toy or whatever. Other than that, I think they did a pretty good job with the full figure right here. But this guy looks nice. I really like it. Transformation is pretty simple. Gonna rotate that head, and then we're gonna bring the arms. We're gonna fold them all the way like a square, but this little tab right here, it's gonna go inside right here. So we're just gonna bring that up. Just be careful. There we go. Same thing with the other one. Gonna bring that up just like that, and then eventually these pieces right here are gonna peg right there. So, but I like to kind of wait until I have everything figured out on the figure from the legs. That way there's not like unpegging, pegging, unpegging, you know. So first we're gonna bring this tab to the back, and then this whole section we're just gonna pull it out just like that. And the head is kind of cool how like it covers itself. Actually, I don't think I'm supposed to rotate the head. Am I? Yeah, no. My bad. It would have been cool though. And then you just kind of bring that up there. And he does have that little logo from Wreck and Rule or whatever. Destruction. Like the other Amazon from the Legacy line. It looks cool. I don't mind it. And then you're just going to bring this whole section back right here. Just like that. And then just kind of wait for this whole section. And then you just bring this down. And then we're just going to bring this a little bit out of the way. Just like that. Now the legs could do a little messy. The way I like to know which one's which. Am I supposed to rotate this? No, I think it's good. The way I know which one's which, it's because of this piece right here. This is the landing gear. Obviously the landing gear will go in the front. So then make sure that this one's in the front. So, because this whole waist is just going to go like that. So basically what we're going to do is just bring the legs. I'm going to open this tab. And then as you go, you're gonna bring this whole section out, and then just kind of bring it outside. I believe it's outside, is it? Now hold on. Yeah. So as you have it right here, bring it out, and then you're just gonna bring it back, and then it's just gonna tab right here because it has some tabs right here, right there, some tabs right there. You can just gonna tab it right there, just like that. Just gonna have it like that, and then we're just gonna start bringing this whole section back. What the hell? Like that. There we go, and then you just kind of close that. Pretty weird, but it works. Not gonna lie, it's a little confusing at first. Don't get me wrong, I had so many tries that I had to do this. Gonna move the arms on the way, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the other leg. Gonna open it, bring this out, and then you're just gonna bring this whole section like that. Hold on. This would go all the way. Hold on. Cause then this will go all the way like that. Yeah. Rotate it all the way. And then just kind of tab it in there. And that way you're basically gonna have the toes like this, making sure that they come out to the sides. So yeah, that's pretty much it, what you guys got to do. And then we just can bring this sectioned up, and then we can just start kind of pegging everything together. So I don't know if I'm not transforming it right, but sometimes my piece doesn't like to tab in there very good. And then you can just bring the arms back, and then these little tabs right here, I don't know if you guys can see them right there. That little tab right there on top of my nail is gonna tab right here. So you gotta double tap it, make sure it's tabbed to the arm first. The arm is tabbed to the shoulder piece, and then you just kind of slide it there. Man. Just like that. Same thing with the other side. Gonna tab this in there nice and neat. Just gonna, come on. There we go. There we go. Everything's nice and tight there. And there you have the helicopter mode. This is a really nice helicopter. I really like it. I like how both of the feet turn into, like, they both look the same, but they're not. You know, you can just have all that stuff. And then obviously you can just bring these weaponizers, or whatever you want to call them. Just kind of tab them there. I like to do these guys on the side. The big ones. Put them on the side right here. And then you can just bring the little ones right here. Like a normal helicopter that has the little guns on the bottom of it, on the wings. So that looks pretty solid right there. Just a little cricket in my opinion, but this looks really good. This thing still kind of folds a little bit. Just bring that down. So, so look at that. And then the back one still does. Oh look, now it fell. So probably use this peg instead, the one on the top. Just like that. And then, but yeah, pretty good figure. Here we have them back in robot mode. They both look great. Size comparison, I have here one of the train bots from the Steam that are exclusive right now. Here I have the one and only Transformers Prime Studio Series Transformers Optimus Prime. And here it is with the other guy. So they're deluxe figures, so there's not much to expect, if I'm being honest. Other than that, they're pretty good. It's a really solid pack. I mean, honestly, you can get both of the brothers, the Twinister and Topspin, for like at least, let me say, like $80, and you get all these for almost $100 you get all these 3 figures. Kind of sucks because each one is a deluxe, so they're like around $30. But you know, considering how they are, each one by itself right now, roughly, I think this is a pretty good deal. And the color painting is really awesome. So I do recommend them if you're trying to get these figures. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.